Hey everybody, now we have everything ready, the database and the web service. So let's get started with Android. To get started, I already provide you application name to Twitter demo start, this is just our start point. So make sure open Android Studio. So on Android Studio, open this project from your Android Studio. So just when it open, here you go, just click open a project. And look, whenever you have this project, for example, I have it in download. I know it will be terrible for me to get access to it, but I hope I find it here, Twitter app. Where is it? There's too many apps. So this is Twitter app. I will start. So make sure this is demo, Twitter demo start, because Twitter demo is the final app. So Twitter demo start is your start point. So make sure you get to start with the app. So while it's loading, let me do Firebase project. So first point or first part we know in every project we need to do Firebase, and we need to load images. So what we will do, we will save our images in the Firebase while we are saving all the information in our PHP server, just to make you understand how we could connect between two parts. So to get started, I just create a new project. I will name it Twitter app, okay, and create project. Waiting for some time until he will create for us the project. Okay, here you go. This is the project. I will add your Android apps. I just give it this. Make sure you give your SH1. You know how you get SH1, we just discussed before. And the package name, if you see here in my app, I just go here and I would see, the package name should be in the bold. I will see this one. This is my package name. So I just copy it and I will go back here and I will add this package. And I give it, for example, any name, Twitter app. You could give it any name. Just make sure the package correctly. Click add. If you see, he will create JSON for us and he will save it. If you see, while I'm saving, I just get error here. Say you need that file. So just move that file to. He asked for it, but we already downloaded. So if I go to download, this is my file. So just copy it, go back, where is your project, is demo starts, go to app and paste it here. After you add in your project, just do a refresh. You have to fix that problem and you'll be okay. So yes, this is basically how we could just connect it. You don't need to do a lot in this project. I prepare everything for you. For example, adding to Firebase connection core, adding to storage because you need to store data, authorization, we need to do authorization, connect to Firebase, and I added all the code. Also for connect here I added. So this is just for initializing for Firebase. So you know everything you are ready to work with. Here in the main face file, we have, if you see, I just added connection to the internet, and I have now in this application I have two activity, login activity and main activity. And if I go to explore some code, so for example, before I go to code, let me explore the activity. I have main activity. The main activity will have a login activity, user enter username, email, password, enter name, email, password. He select picture from phone, click login to login and register. So for the login, I just prepare some code just for accessing to the edit text name, email, password, just access and initialize. I don't did anything, just access to that thing. Access to image, you have here to do, that means some job we will do it later. For example, when I click on the image, we need to get image from the phone and register Firebase. This when someone click on the login, what we'll do, start to stop, there is no more code. And this is here main activity. We just have list view, we'll display a list of data, and here we have when someone click on the person, display a picture of person and his name and the number of subscriber, and you want to follow or unfollow him. This is main activity. For the main activity, I just added this code. Also just I create list of adapter, I will talk about it later, and just number of variables we will use it while we are working. And here is initializing for for user channel and other form. Just initializing, just I have a UI and just initialize for everyone. For example, channel info is display information about the user. This is button if you want to click follow or unfollow. So if you see we have to do later. We have, this is important part, the menu. If you see I have menu here. That's menu have home and search if someone wants search. So here to go, I just have this one. We did it already for creating search view and how to access to search, and this part will provide for us searching results, so we will call it later. And also we have this one for when someone click on specific item and click home, for example, we will display something. This is two method for them. So if you see here I have adapter, you know what we have in the post. If you remember, if in the when we describe the table for the post, we have many information about it. So let me just show you. I hope it will be described. Hopefully will be correct spelling. If you see I have tweet ID, user phone, other information. Not this one. If I say show tables, and I'm trusting in this one, so I say describe on the view, because all the work with the view. If you see I have information, user ID, tweet text, tweet picture, tweet date, user ID, this information. So I need to display it in the label or in the list view. So I just create for all them just a class and I define properties, then in the constructor I initialize them. This is what we will do with every adapter. Just initialize them. And if you see here we have the operation. This is just simple method. You will use it to convert any string to byte, and you will use it a lot. It's just taking string and convert it to the byte, and we will talk about it later. And here we have saving, because you need to save user information, like just user ID. You just need to save it, so next time he don't need to log in. If you see here, just have save method. I send user ID, he save user ID, and load method. I just getting user ID and loading user ID and display it, and that's it. And I have here for search type, because it said you have three type of the search: something only his post, on he want to see specific person, on search. And if you remember this what we will target here about when a tweet list 1, 2, 3. So for everyone I give it, just to make my code more organized. Yes, this is all what we will do in our work. So, and this all what we have as a start point. One thing final, I just want to remember you. If you see I have these two activities, but I have here tweet add, just ticket. He just adding or typing some text, click send and attach photo, and I have here a tweet display that person name and some text and some data, and I click on it, loading, display ticket for loading, and display there is no result. This is for type of ticket we will use it, and we will display it here in this list view. So because you need to type text inside list view, something typing here, you cannot type because the false on text view. So to do that, I just in our list view, I just in list view add some properties. If you see this properties, I don't want to show this one. I just enable this properties I added here, and also I went to the main here and I added this line to that particular activity. Just the idea behind this two line, just to allow editing inside list view, and we will go through it just to remember you if I forget it next. I don't have a lot to work here. I just have colors. I had number of colors. You could use any one of them. I just use for the accent color, you said this type. You could keep them. I just color add them. Yes, this is basically our start point, and this is all the files that we have. I think there is some error here. I don't know why, but let just me make sure if there is any error or not. Here we go. I think there's no error. So here we done, and see you next.